Oh, you came back. I wasn't sure if you were gonna come back, actually. You seemed a little upset when you left last time, but I'm really happy that you're here. Hold that thought. Just hold that thought really quickly. I just want to place a quick little order to DoorDash, if you don't mind. It's really hard for me to think when I'm hungry. I have food on the brain right now. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, sushi. Yes. Don't mind if I do. Mommy likes. Okay, yes. Lunch special. Just 1 second. I'm so close to being done. Okay, yes. Yes, I would. That sounds wonderful. Okay. And we're in business. Okay, appreciate that. Oh, absolutely. I'm so addicted to sushi. Don't you think that, like, sushi is kind of sensual? There's something about, like, the texture of sushi. I just find that, like, a very, very sensual food to eat. Just me? All right. Moving on. Actually, one quick thing before we move on. Then I promise we will get to you and all your issues. But I just want to know your opinion really quickly. What you think of this shirt? Yeah, I just got it. I'm gonna be wearing it out tonight to meet some friends for dinner. I was just wondering, like, your honest opinion. You like it? Okay, like it looks professional enough, you think? All right, thanks. I can always trust your opinion. So, let's see here. Where were we? So I believe last week when you came in, yes, we were talking about your boss. So how is that situation going? You were going to try to establish some boundaries with him, you were saying last week. Have you been working on that? He said what to you? Oh, that is not cool. That really upsets me, actually. Hear me out. I have a friend. He's actually a family member. His name's Tony. And Tony is someone that is very, very good at teaching people lessons, we shall say. He's very, very excellent at teaching lessons. And I think perhaps Tony needs to pay a boss a little visit because he just seems like he needs things explained to him in a way that he would understand. Do you get what I'm saying? You want to handle it yourself? Well, you said you were going to handle it yourself last week, and it seems like things have gotten even worse. All right, well, it's completely up to you, but if you change your mind, you just, you let me know, and trust me, Tony will be there at a moment's notice. And I don't think you'll ever have a problem with your boss, ever again. So, how have those breathing exercises been going? Are you still doing them? Don't lie to me. You know I can tell when you're lying. Look me in the eyes. Have you been doing your breathing exercises? Well, I think we'll have to do some in today's session before you leave. This whole story about your boss has got me a little worked up. I think I might need to do a few breathing exercises myself, actually. No, I'm very upset about that. I don't like to see anyone talking that way to one of my absolute favorite clients. All right, well, we'll move on. So how has your anxiety levels been this week? Okay. So tell me a little bit about like some of the thoughts that you've been having this week, some of your reoccurring thoughts. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. Huh. You don't say. Wow. That's intense. Huh. How often have you been having that thought? Okay. Well, I mean, what am I writing? Well, it's, it's kind of private. Well, I can't really show you. It's, it's just to help me, I just take like little bullet point notes to, just help me recollect some of the things that we talk over. It might look like a little offensive to you because you don't really understand like the jargon and the lingo. I don't think I should show you. I think you might take it the wrong way. All right, well, if you insist. It seems a little harsh. But it's just a very broad sort of generalization, and like when I see that note, then it jars my memory, and I recollect kind of the bigger picture. No, don't be offended, love. Crazy people are better in bed. That's true. Yes, usually all the crazy people are the ones that, are just a little bit more alluring. Like take Jim Morrison, for example. You kind of give me Jim Morrison vibes a little bit. Yeah, you're just sort of a misunderstood poet. That's all. The way you think, you think differently, but that, lends itself in some other areas. So, it's all just a balance. Like a deficit in one area ends up being an advantage in another area. Let's move on. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about that reoccurring dream of yours that you tend to have? Oh, don't mind me. I just, my skin's a little dry in this weather. I'm listening, I promise. So have you had that dream again recently? Can you describe it to me again? Interesting. Well, that kind of sounds to me like perhaps you have a fear of moving forward. Does that make sense at all? I think perhaps you actually don't want to succeed at that. And so you're just kind of maybe unintentionally on some level doing things to sort of sabotage yourself. Does that make sense? It's just kind of what I think that dream represents. But I could be wrong. Just, I don't know. I feel like, maybe you're just comfortable staying in this place because it's familiar, even though you're not 100% happy where you are right now. At least you know what to expect, and perhaps taking some risks and going forward into the unknown might just be a little scary for you. But my shoe back on. I think that's where the breathing exercises will really come in handy. I'd like to do a little exercise with you. I'd like to do the breathing exercise, but then I also want to do this desensitization exercise. That's sort of it's a new technique. Not that many people have done it yet, but I think that you would actually really benefit from it. Would you be willing to? Would you be willing to let me try it on you? All right, wonderful. Well, why don't we start off with that deep breathing exercise? We'll do that first. This should be easy for you since you said that. You've been doing your deep breathing exercises. So, why don't you put your hands on your abdomen? Wonderful. And when you breathe in for 4 seconds, I want you to feel your abdomen filling up with air. I want you to be conscious of all the air going down into your belly. And then you're going to breathe out for a count of 4 also. And then you will feel your abdomen start to go back in, okay? So why don't you do that for me? We'll do that 2 times. So, okay, put your hands right there. Wonderful. I'm gonna count for you. So breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good job. So now for this next little experiment. This is called desensitization. And what I need you to do is, in your mind's eye, I need you to picture that event that we talked about last week that's very upsetting to you, that keeps you up at night. Yeah, that's the one. I want you to picture that in your head as clearly as you can possibly visualize it. And I want you to describe it to me incredibly vividly. I want you to picture what the room looked like, what the temperature was in the room, what it felt like, what you were wearing. I want you to describe every single detail of that situation that you can possibly remember. So I want you to put yourself back into that place in that exact moment. And while you're very vividly describing this to me. I'm going to take this very soft, soft brush, and I'm going to be brushing your face. And what this is going to do is it's going to change your association with this negative memory into a more positive one, where someone is comforting you and loving you and taking care of you. And it's going to take the power away of that memory. Is that something you'd be willing to try? I've had some really great results from this technique, and I'd really like to try it on you as well. All right, wonderful. All right, are you ready? So just describe to me, like you did last time, that memory. Okay. Explain to me how you felt in that moment. Okay. And we are going to be brushing all the pain and all the hurt that's associated with this moment. We're brushing it all away. This moment doesn't have any power over you anymore. No, it has no hold over you. It is time to release it and let it go. You are loved and you are cared for. And the memory of that holds no purpose. It is time to let it go and release it. Yes, just release. Release that memory. It can't hurt you. It can't touch you. It is in the past. It doesn't exist. Wonderful. Very good job. Good job. You know, I'm going to put on this mitt. So it says that it's a self-tanning mitt. But, you know, one time I was putting my self-tanner on at home, and I realized that the glove is this super soft, like velvet material, and it just feels so luxurious on the skin. So this has never been used. This is brand new. I want you to feel this on your skin. So that's so amazing. It's so soft. So I'm going to continue brushing your face. I'm going to continue with this exercise. All right, let me get in a little closer here. So what I want you to do is I want you to picture like a balloon. And inside that balloon, we're going to put all your pain, all your anxiety, all the negative emotions that are associated with that memory inside this balloon. Okay, can you do that for me? Wonderful. Good job. So now I want you to let go of the string of that balloon. And you're going to see it just gently floating away, floating up past the trees, up into the clouds, and it's getting further and further away from you. You can barely see it. It is so small. And now when you look up into the sky, you can't see it at all. It's completely gone. All you see is clear blue skies and a beautiful, bright, shining sun. And you know that everything is good in the world and that you're completely safe and that nothing can harm you. Alright, well, I think that was very successful, and you'll have to let me know if it works. We can always do it again in our next session, or we can try another memory. Oh, good. Oh, very good. Oh, sorry, no, my DoorDash order just got picked up. But no, really, that's great that you're feeling better. I'm really happy about that also. Well, it's been wonderful seeing you. I feel like we made some good progress today. What do you think? You look a lot more relaxed than when you came in. Yeah, your face looks so much more relaxed now. I think your forehead is so smooth. All of those wrinkles in your forehead are completely smoothed out. Your brow is not furrowed anymore. Your jaw looks so much more relaxed. You're not clenching it. No, yeah, your lips look more relaxed. Just your whole overall aura just looks so much more relaxed and at peace. So that's good. So I guess I'll just be sending you on your way now. But you promised to come back next week. I feel like we're making really good progress, and I would hate for you to stop. Alright, wonderful. Well, I look forward to seeing you back here next week. I'm very proud of you. You did such